Hello and welcome to Yoni Bone Tea. In today's practice, we are going to focus on the feeling of joy. What brings joy in your life? What thoughts and memories evoke joyfulness within you? Your crown chakra is connected to those feelings of joyfulness. So in today's practice, I'm going to incorporate a few poses to help open up that crown chakra and tap into those feelings of joyfulness. So, if you haven't already, pause the video, set your intention for the practice, and gently insert your yoni egg. And when you're ready, find a comfortable seated position, hands on your knees. And we'll begin this practice with what's called Kapalabhati breathing, also known as shining skull. And how this works is sit comfortably with your spine erect, head stacked over your hips. We'll do this with our eyes closed, but before we begin, you'll take a deep inhale, a deep exhale, another deep inhale, and then sharp exhales. You'll focus on the exhale through your nostrils while contracting your abdomen simultaneously. No emphasis is placed on the inhale. The inhale will actually happen automatically. And it'll look something like this. Now, if you've never done this breathing technique and it's new to you, it might feel a little strange initially, but the more that you practice it, the more it will come naturally, and it's actually a great practice to help purify the lungs and to re-energize you. So beginning now, take a deep inhale through your nose, eyes closed. Exhale. Another deep inhale. Beginning with 5 Kapalabhati breaths now. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale 10 breaths. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Another deep inhale. Finishing out with 15 sharp exhales. Pause. Deep inhale. Exhale, sigh everything out. Drop your shoulders, relax. Open your eyes. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. Our first pose is child's pose. So we'll roll over, both hands flat on the mat. Bring your knees mat width apart, toes touching. Drop your hips down and reach for the front of your mat. Gently bring your head to the mat and relax here for a moment. From here, we're going to do 8 contractions around our yoni egg, beginning now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Stay in this pose for just a bit longer. Relax those shoulders. Relax your hips. Relax your neck and your forehead. Now from here, pull yourself up into a tabletop position, core tight, hands flat on the mat. Bring your knees and your lower legs together. As if you were going into hero's pose, drop your hips down towards your feet. Grab your heels with the palms of your hands and bring your head gently towards your knees. Now, if you can't touch your knees with your head, that's perfectly fine. Just get down as far as you can. Find what's comfortable for you. From here, lift your hips into the air. You want the crown of your head flat on the mat. This is what's called rabbit pose. Take a breath here. And the more you press your hips into the air, the deeper the stretch. And we're going to contract around our Yoni egg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Drop your hips down. Bring your head up. Coming to hero's pose, take a breath here. Another deep inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Now bring your hips, your knees, just hip width apart. And we're going to stay up just like this. You want to keep your glutes tight, your core tight. And from here, just gently start to lean back. Now, it's not necessarily a movement of falling backwards. We want to keep ourselves lifted. So think about lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Hands on your lower back to support. And if this is enough right here for you, that's perfectly fine. Stay right here. Even right here, if this is just enough for you, even without any bending at the waist or any extension of the spine, that's perfectly fine. But if you can and it feels comfortable, begin to extend backwards, looking up at the ceiling. And if it's in your practice today, look back at your right foot and try to grab your right ankle. So half camel pose. Right ankle with right hand, and then left hand comes up and back. And you're gonna feel that stretch. Now, pull your right hip crease forwards. We wanna keep both of our hips facing forwards together. But you're going to feel that in your left side, a nice deep stretch. From here, we're going to contract around our Yoni egg 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Gently drop that left arm, come to your lower back. Use that for support as you come back. Place both hands on your lower back. We're going to come down, drop our hips, take a little rest here, deep inhale. Exhale, sigh out. Same thing on the other side, so half camel pose. On the left side, again, don't strain, don't push yourself, just until you find a nice, comfortable stretch, whatever feels right in your body. So we'll bring our hips back up again. Once more, tighten those glutes, tighten that core. Hands to your lower back. Begin to extend and lift your chest. Look up at the ceiling. And if it's in your practice, look back at your left ankle. Grab your left ankle with your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm up and back and pull that left hip crease forward to the front of your mat. Keep looking up at the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Contract around your yoni egg 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax, gently drop that right arm. Bring it to your lower back. Use that as support as you gently come back up. When you're coming back up from poses like that, you want to be very mindful of your body and your body mechanics. We don't want to injure ourselves coming out of our poses. So from here, drop your hips. We're going to reach or swing our feet to the left or right side. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And we're going to slowly come onto our backs. Okay. So you have some options here. You can either sit in Savasana or reclined Sukhasana if you need to take a little break. You can place your feet flat on the mat just behind your bum and gently lift your hips into a bridge pose. But if it's in your practice today, if it feels good in your body, and you've done this before and you want to do it again, then you have the option to do a shoulder stand. If you choose to get in a shoulder stand, bring your knees in towards your face. Place your hands flat on the mat. Straighten your legs all the way up into the air and drop your toes back behind your head. From here, support your lower back with both hands. Bring your elbows in nice and tight. And gently lift your feet up into the air. Now, whichever pose you're in, whether it be shoulder stand, reclined Sukhasana, bridge pose, from here we're going to contract around our yoni egg 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently drop your legs down. Bring your knees to your face and gently roll down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Oh man, that's always a fun one. I love inversions. So we've got our crown chakra opened. We are feeling joyful. I think with joy comes along gratitude, right? When I'm thinking about things that bring me joy, I'm always very grateful. So we'll end this practice in happy baby, because there is nothing more joyful in this world than a happy baby. Lower back flat on the ground. Bend your knees towards your face. Lift your feet up so your bottom of your feet are facing towards the ceiling. And you can grab the outside of your feet with each hand. You can stay here. Just feel that stretch in your inner thighs, your hips. You also have the option to gently rock back and forth like a happy baby. Feel that nice stretch. We are going to do 8 Yoni contractions in this position. So whenever you're ready, if you're rocking back and forth, go ahead and find some stillness. Take a deep breath in and contract for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Pull your feet down, get a little bit of a deeper stretch before we end here. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your feet down to the mat. Recline Sukhasana or Savasana. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. We'll end this practice with 3 deep belly breaths. Beginning now, inhale. Exhale, sigh out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Fill your belly all the way up. Exhale, big sigh. And don't forget to smile. So roll onto your side, any side. Gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Thank you for joining me today in this joyous practice. I am honored every single day that you are here with me. I'm so grateful that you are. And I always like to end my practices with hands at heart center. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and actions somehow contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Thank you so much.